as neighbors fired shots into the air. Some of the bullets fell onto the cathedral and started a fire, severely damaging the building. Work began on a new cathedral designed by master architect Martín Casillas, but progressed slowly because of scarce funds. The new cathedral was complete in February 1680. Finally, in April of that year, the Blessed Sacrament was moved from the former church to a new one. In 1880, a year earthquake shook the city, causing the towers and the dome to collapse. These were replaced, but the new structures were destroyed by a subsequent earthquake in 1849. The new towers were designed by architect Manuel Gómez Ibarra. Construction took 3 years. This side at my back is the Hospicio of Cabañas. The complex was founded in 1791 by the Bishop of Guadalajara in order to combine the functions of a warehouse, hospital, orphanage, and almshouse. It owes its name to Juan Ruiz de Cabañas, who was appointed to see of Guadalajara in 1796 and engaged Manuel Tolsa, a renowned architect from Mexico City, to design the structure. Tolsa's design was based on classic examples such as Les Invalides in Paris and El Escorial near Madrid. The buildings form a rectangle measuring 174 by 145 meters. These are single-story structures which are 7.5 meters in height. The chapel is twice as high and has a dome rising to 32.5 meters. The complex is erected on a level so as to facilitate the movement of the sick, the aged, and the children. Following the death of Cabañas in 1823, construction continued until 1829, although it served for a time as barracks in the mid-19th century. The hospital lasted well into the 20th century and continued to function until 1980, when the Cabañas Cultural Institute, with affiliated School for Arts and Crafts, moved in. The highlight of the interior decoration is a series of monumental frescoes by José Clemente Orozco, including one of his most famous creations, the allegory of The Man on Fire. Hospicio Cabañas was made a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997, funded through a collaboration by the Cabañas Institute, Jalisco's Cultural Ministry, and the Hilario Galguera Gallery in 2014. French conceptual artist Daniel Buren created a series of site-specific works in 18 of the 23 courtyards, with closer columns wrapped in geometric patterns, walls painted in bright hues, and mirrors structures built to create distorted views of familiar surroundings. Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, granted the title of city to Guadalajara and granted it the shield of weapon in the year 1539. The description consists of a blue field, a pine of synopal outline, 2 lions rampants of color, opposite to forehead, and the 2 legs on the trunk embroidered is of gold. Consists of 7 arms of gules, 4 stamps, closed helmet, and 4 cimera and flag of blues, loaded with a cross of Jerusalem, to the one that uses as shaft a lance of the same color. The lambrequins are of gold and blue alternate. The blue field means loyalty and serenity. The pine of Sinop means noble thoughts. The lions, sobriety and warlike spirit. The arms mirror protection, favor, and purity of the feelings, honor to the Battle of Baeza against the Moors in 2027. The helmet represents a degree of nobility, victory in the combat. The cross of Jerusalem means that the conquerors were descendants of the gentlemen of the Crusades, and the land significates strength that is tempered by prudence. The Rotonda de los Jaliscienses Ilustres is a landmark of the city of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, located at the flanked avenues of Fray Antonio Alcalde, Miguel Hidalgo, and the streets Liceo and Independencia. In the heart of the capital of the state of Jalisco, known as Historical Center, by the Cathedral of Guadalajara, it honors the memory of people of Jalisco that have transcended their history. The statues are from Ignacio Vallarta, José Clemente Orozco, Rafael Preciado Hernández, Valentín Gómez Farias, Pedro Moreno, Francisco Silva Romero, Eliodoro Hernández Loza, Enrique Díaz de León, Manuel López Cotilla, Francisco Rojas González, Luis Pérez Verdia, Jacobo Galvez, Clemente Aguirre, Gabriel Flores García, Luis Barragán, Agustín Llanes, Agustín de la Rosa, Jorge Matute Remus, José Zuno, Enrique González Martínez, Marcelino García Barragán, Dr. Leonardo Oliva, Manuel M. Diegues, Irene Robledo, Rita Pérez de Moreno, Teatro Degollado is a neoclassical Mexican theater known for its diverse performances and artistic design. It is located in the Central Plaza of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, on Belén Street between Hidalgo Avenue and Morelos Avenue. Many performances from cultural and Mexican dances to international operas take place in this building. Meant to be a monument of Guadalajara's culture, the theater was inaugurated in September 1866, bringing life to the city through its innovative artistic beauty. One of the most common legends of this building is that in the upper part of the building, in the main stage, there's an eagle holding a metal chain, and it was supposed that in the moment that eagle just fell down the chain, the whole theater will come down. The museum is located in one of the most appreciated buildings by the people in Guadalajara, both for its extraordinary beauty and architectural harmony. And its age, it was built between 1742 and 1758, and its multiple purpose throughout the history of the city. Seat of the Council Seminary of St. Joseph, founded in 1699, jail and quarter, 1810, high school for boys and state public library from February 8, 1880 to December 2, 1860. During the War of the 3 Years, it shared its space with the executive branch of the state while the Palace of Government was being repaired in 1970. It housed the Conservatorio of Jalisco. On November 10, 1980, it opened as the Museum of Fine Arts, and in 1923, it changed its name to Museum of Guadalajara, although it became popularly known as Museum of the State, whose first director was Ixer Farias. On February 5, 1542, Cristobal de Oñate named the first town council found in Atemajac Valley. In his memories, Vicente Mandiola considered in 1946 the government of the Republic to hold a contest to erect a monument to the heroes of Chapultepec to mark the first anniversary of their heroic death, to be held in 1947. The winning project was the Arc Enrique Aragon Echegaray, which was conducted on foot of Chapultepec Castle, and the second prize was won by Vicente Mandiola and John Olaguibel. The governor of Jalisco, Jesus Gonzalez Gallo, attended the award, and like the draft, Vicente Mandiola immediately called Guadalajara and instructed the monument to the Niños Héroes, and after a break for a municipal palace in Guadalajara between 1948 and 1915, the building was inaugurated in 1952. Fuente de la Inmolación a Quetzalcoatl, monumental sculpture comprising 5 forging bronze and carved by hand. The central figure is 25 meters high and 6-meter allegories, each weighing 23 tons. Jalisco work of Victor Manuel Contreras is considered one of the highest in the world. It represents the sacrifice of Quetzalcoatl rising from the earth to the infinity to turn the sun and give us new light. The 4 sculptures that surround the flame are the 4 heavens of the 4 cardinal points. Rose, cement, underlying and support of this sculpture is a beautiful fountain as crystal mirror that balances and harmonizes the sculpture.